Hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the channel. We've got one clueless fan and one not so clueless fan predicting the championship today. You can guess which one's which from our predictions. Let's get straight into it. Who have you put 24th?
Rotherham.
So have I. Why have you put them 24th?
There's no fans.
And they've also sold their best player. 23rd, I have QPR. Who have you got on 23rd?
I've also gone QPR.
Well, this isn't a coincidence at all. We think they're shit.
Sorry, Gareth Ainsworth. I'm not sorry.
You haven't had a shower in 6 years.
On to 22nd now on the table. I have predicted Sheffield Wednesday. I really hope you prove me wrong, because I really like your team. But, 22nd for you.
Yeah, I've also got Sheffield Wednesday, because they've made no signings. I think their manager's alright, so they're not bottom, but they don't fill me with confidence at all. What else? We had the exact same relegation zone. Now, who have you got 21st?
I've got Plymouth.
I've got Huddersfield, because I think Neil Warnock will probably retire again by Christmas. You will realise that he hates football again.
That is fair.
Why?
Plymouth haven't made really any good signings either. They've just signed their best players from League One. They're League One proven, not champions yet.
But they're better than 3 other teams in the league.
Yeah.
Speaking of Plymouth, I've got them 20th for very similar reasons. I think they've got a good manager, so I think they'll stay up. Who have you got 20th?
Oh, I've got Cardiff. They're not the best, but they're not the worst.
And Ramsey will carry them to safety. And
Yeah.
Carl and Grant.
That's a cracking signing from them, though.
Yeah. Speaking of Cardiff, I've got them 19th. Who have you got 19th?
I've got Birmingham.
Yeah, no, Birmingham are terrible.
Absolutely.
Yeah, no, I hate them. Thanks
Take
for
rivalry.
Speaking of Birmingham, I've now got them 18th. Mainly because, yes, they've got new ownerships, but they've also lost their 3 best players. They're not going anywhere. What about you? Who have you got 18th?
I've got Huddersfield. Neil Warnock, great manager.
75.
Still a great manager. They're also a solid team. Just
Just a bit average.
yeah, not good, not bad.
Now moving on to 17th position. Who have you got?
Well, I've got Hull City because it's Hull.
Yeah, no. You're getting mauled by the Tigers. You're going to get mauled by the Tigers with that prediction. I will now leave.
Good.
This is my house. Off he goes. Anyway, I've got Watford in 17th prediction, and I'm probably going to get stung by the Hornets with that prediction. But I don't believe in Watford at all. Their manager will be sacked by October, with them about 15th, and then they'll hire someone like Steve Bruce and finish 17th. They're not in for a good season.
W. Bristol City.
It's Bristol City, 16th. 15th, we've got Preston. We have nothing else to say. Moving on to 14th position, I've put Stoke City, because that's where they always finish every year. Who have you got in 14th?
Swansea, the BTEC Ducks.
Fair, I've got Swansea in 13th, because, yeah, they've lost their manager, and they're just a bit meh. Who have you got 13th?
Stoke.
Yeah, they're both shit.
Absolutely.
12th place, who have you got?
Norwich.
Why?
Shit.
Okay. I've got their rivals Ipswich because people are overrating them. They're not getting promoted. They're finishing 12th if they're lucky. Now up to 11th. I have put Hull City. I don't really believe they'll finish there. I just didn't want to put any other teams higher, so they're in 11th. Who have you gone for?
Millwall.
Oh, them.
Yeah.
We won't talk about them. Now up into the top 10. In 10th, I put Blackburn Rovers. They've lost Burton and Diaz, and they haven't really added much to their squad. 10th place. Who have you got?
Watford.
Why?
Because they finished 11th last season. I think they're a solid team. Well, that's a bit kind, but
Yeah, it's
You
very
know.
kind.
they've not got worse.
Now up into 9th place. I've got Norwich City. I don't really know why. I just think they have an alright season compared to last. What about you?
I've got Ipswich. Cool badge.
That's it, really.
Yeah, just a cool badge.
Now to the top 8, just missing out on playoffs. I've put Sunderland. There's probably a lot of bias in that, but
Who cares?
They've lost Ahmed Diallo. I just don't think they'll get playoffs this season. Who have you got?
Blackburn. You have no fans.
Now on to 7th. I've gone with Millwall. They'll bottle it again. Just trust me, they will. Who have you gone for?
West Brom.
Damn, why?
Well, they only missed out.
Oh, it's going to do the same thing.
Yeah, man.
Probably will. 6th place, just scraping into the playoffs now. I've got the best club in England, Coventry City. I think we've made some great signings this season. And before the signings, I was convinced we'd finish 12th, but now I'm confident we'll get playoffs. Who have you gone with?
Scum. Sunderland.
The enemy.
Yeah.
Don't like that prediction.
Should probably cry about it, mate.
I think I will.
Good.
Yeah.
Now going on to 5th place, I have put, like he said, the greatest team in England. Probably ever.
Yes, ever.
Might be a bit biased.
No,
But we move. Of course, Coventry City. Same place as last season. I feel like we've actually improved with our players. So, we're signing some unknown players I've never heard of, but from what I've seen, they've been defensively solid and just solid overall.
In 5th place, I've got Leeds. They're not getting automatics. Daniel Farke is not that good of a manager, and they've lost half their team.
Scum. Now in 4th, I've got the other scum of the league, Leeds United. Shite. How about you?
I've got West Brom. I think they'll have a very solid season. Carlos Corberan's a good manager, and he'll get them into the playoff final, but they'll lose it in the end. 3rd, who have you gone for?
I've gone for Middlesbrough.
And so have I, and I've made the prediction that they're going to win the playoffs. I think Michael Carrick will have another good season. So will Chuba Akpom, even though he won't score 30 goals this season.
No, Cov are definitely winning the playoffs.
I didn't want to be biased, man. I didn't want to be being accused of bias already. Moving on to 2nd place. First in the automatics, you've gone with,
Southampton.
and I've gone with Leicester, which means you've got in 1st.
Leicester! Wow, I'm so original.
And I've got Southampton because I think Russell Martin's a good manager, and if they keep Ward-Prowse, they should storm the league. I think Leicester, they'll start slowly. Callum Dawes an absolute traitor.
Fuck you.
Thanks for watching this video. Those predictions were most likely shocking, and we'll look back on them in 9 months and think we're fucking idiots.